You've done the runway math. You've identified whether you're dealing with burnout or a strategy gap. Taken your 72-hour action, but you're still stuck on one question. Is this fear I'm feeling trying to protect me from a real problem, or is it just my brain freaking out? Today, I'm giving you the one diagnostic question that cuts through all the noise and tells you exactly what you're dealing with. All right, so let's go. I'm Janet. I coach high achieving women through career transitions that look fine on paper but feel brutal on the inside. Most women cannot move forward because they can't tell the difference between a fear problem and a logistics problem. They think they need more courage when they actually need more information, or they think they need more research when they actually just need to trust themselves and move. And when you misdiagnose which one you're dealing with, you stay stuck forever. So this video is about how to tell the difference. Here's the question that changes everything. Is this fear pointing to missing data or missing self-trust? That's it. That's the whole diagnostic. Missing data means you have a real gap, a number you don't know, a plan you haven't built, a conversation you haven't had. Missing self-trust means you have everything you need to move, but you're waiting for permission, waiting to feel ready, waiting for a certainty that doesn't exist. And here's why you really have to think about this. If you have missing data and you try to confidence your way through it, you're going to make a bad decision. If you have missing self-trust and you keep researching, you're just procrastinating with extra steps. So let's break it down with with some real scenarios so you can see which one you're dealing with. Okay, so scenario number one, the income spiral. You want to leave your job, but you keep thinking, what if I can't replace my income? Okay, stop. Is that missing data or missing self-trust? Here's how you know. Ask yourself, do I know my actual income floor? Have I calculated the bare minimum, that I need every month to keep my life stable? If the answer is no, then that's missing data. You're not overthinking, you're operating without a dashboard. And of course, you're scared. You don't know the number you're trying to protect. Your next move is not courage. It literally just doing the math. That's it. But let's say you've done the math, you know your floor, you've identified 3 possible bridge options that would cover it, and you're still frozen. That's missing self-trust. You have the information, you're just scared of making the wrong choice. Your next move is not more research. It's picking one bridge and testing it for 30 days. See the difference? Same fear, 2 completely different solutions. And if you want the worksheet that walks you through this diagnostic, plus the full transition framework, it's inside my free community, Unapologetically Next. It's for high achieving women like yourself. So I give you tools that actually really work. I'll drop the link in the description down here. All right, scenario 2, the skill doubt. You want to start freelancing or consulting, but you keep thinking, what if I'm not good enough? What if no one hires me? Is that missing data or missing self-trust? Ask yourself, have I ever been successful? Have I ever successfully done this type of work before? Have people paid me for this skill in the past? If you're in a job right now, you're already doing it. So if the answer is yes, if you've been doing this work for years in your corporate world and you don't have a skills problem, of course you have a self-trust problem. You're waiting for external validation that you're ready to offer something you've literally been doing successfully for a decade. So your next move is not getting another certification. It's having one conversation with someone who might need your help. But let's say you've never actually done this work. You just, think it sounds interesting. You have no proof that you're good at it. You have no portfolio, no testimonials, no track record. That's just missing data. You don't need confidence. You need evidence. Your next move is to do the work for free or cheap for one person, get a result, and create proof. Same fear, different diagnosis, different solution. Scenario 3, the timing trap. You keep thinking, maybe now's not the right time. Maybe I should wait 6 months more. Is that missing data or missing self-trust? Ask yourself, what specific data am I waiting for that I don't have right now? If the answer is I'm waiting for my savings to hit X amount, or I'm waiting until my kids start school, or I'm waiting until the project at work wraps up, that's missing data. You have a real timeline, a real constraint. Your next move is to plan around that constraint, not beat yourself up for having it. But if the answer is, I don't know, I just don't feel ready yet, that's missing self trust. You're waiting for a feeling that's never going to show up on its own. Trust me. So your next move is to stop waiting and start taking that smallest step that you can take today, because timing is never perfect. There's always going to be a reason to wait. The question is, are you waiting because you're being strategic, or are you waiting because you're scared? And only you can answer that. All right. Here's what I want you to do. Think about the one thing you're stuck on right now, the decision you keep circling, and ask yourself, is this missing data or missing self-trust? Drop a comment drop a comment below and tell me which one it is, because once you name it, you know what to do next. And in the next video, we're closing out this series with a practical stuff: how to pick your first cash path without selling your soul, how to move without becoming someone you don't respect. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want the full diagnostic worksheet, grab it inside Unapologetically Next. Link is below. I'll see you in the next video.